Coming up on iNews, they are round, squishy, and you use it every minute of every day, or at least you should.
And BYU-Idaho students showcase their filmmaking skills for the film festival. Stay tuned, iNews starts now. Welcome to this edition of iNews. I'm Melissa Cirais.
Thanks for watching iNews, connecting you to campus, community, and current events.
Now, ever wonder what a real human brain looks like? Well, students in the Neuroscience Academy Society, or NAS, celebrated Brain Awareness Week this week. You may have seen them in the MC, where they had models on display and brain-related activities for students to participate in. The activities included students trying on a pair of beer goggles and a demonstration on how people can't perceive hot and cold at the same time. The members of NAS hope that their display would help clear up some common misconceptions about the brain, and as well as to allow students to learn more about their organization.
Open to anyone and everyone. We'd love to have more people that aren't biology and psychology majors, because those individuals are primarily already informed about it. So we'd like to get people from the other majors and get them there so they can really learn about it.
NAS meets every Thursday at 2 p.m. in the Benson, room 270.
It's time for Battle of the Dance, so get your dancing shoes on, because one of the most popular shows of the semester will take place Friday, March 19th. The event takes place in the Kirkham Auditorium, featuring BYU-Idaho students, different styles of dance. This event gives students the opportunity to showcase their unique dancing talents in a public competitive setting. The show starts at 8 p.m. and tickets cost $2 for students.
This Saturday evening, the BYU dancers are coming to Idaho. The International Folk Dance Assembly presents dances from nations including Ukraine, Russia, Korea, Poland, Mexico, and the United States. This group is reunited for their depth and understanding of dance, and they are traveling around the places like Croatia, Hungary, Czech Republic, and Slovakia, and stopping first here at our campus. Come and see the BYU International Folk Dance Assembly, and tickets are $6 for BYU-Idaho students and $10 for the public. The event will be held at 7:30 p.m. in the Hart Auditorium. Now, when iNews continues in just a moment, we'll check in with our current events and headlines specialist for today's updates. Welcome back to iNews, your campus connection. Maintaining fitness isn't just to look good, but a key to a long life and clear mind. Reporter John Potter is joining us now from the Hart with more details about fitness tips and advice. John, what do you have for us today?
Yeah, I'm here at the Hart, where I found out some interesting information about this topic. Come take a look. Fitness is a lifelong goal, one you should strive for every day. And now's the time to develop the habit that'll help you for the rest of your life.
You know, I think that fitness, not necessarily somebody's level of fitness attainment, but their level of involvement in exercise, how frequently they get out and do some things, I think are pretty valuable.
Well, they've done research with depression, for example, and people who exercise regularly have less problem with depression.
But if I spend a day sitting at my desk and I'm not getting around and moving much or whatever, and getting some rigorous exercise, functionality maybe isn't quite as quick or whatever, but if I'm able to get away and do something rigorous, especially cardiovascular stuff, which gets the blood circulating, even gets some sweat going and everything, I can come back and I'm able to focus a little bit more clearly.
Studies have suggested that being physically active reduces the risk, for example, of developing Alzheimer's disease.
When we look at fitness over a person's lifetime, there are times when it critically drops off. For example, after high school, their level of physical activity tends to drop off. When somebody gets married, it tends to drop off. And when they graduate from college. So, I'd say that commit to start tiny and commit to do something that you can do forever.
Well, there you have it. This is John Porter reporting from the
For
Heart.
more information about fitness here at BYU-Idaho, visit the Fitness and Wellness Center in the Heart building. Now today, BYU-Idaho hosted its annual K-Witness Business Summit. Joining us in the studio with more details is our current event specialist, Janice Pearson. Janice, how are you?
Doing great, Melissa. The Business Summit today was a great opportunity for students who attended. There were 5 main speakers who were present there, and they all gave presentations on their business experiences. They gave some good advice for students and provided them with some suggestions for how to be more successful in their careers. It draws a large crowd, and many classes are actually canceled to make room for this event.
Wow. Now with such an important event and with these speakers traveling distances to make it here, does the summit allow time for the students to meet the speakers and ask them questions about specific advice that each student may have?
Well, it is fairly easy to meet the people because they wander around campus, although they have a tight schedule. So at the end of each presentation, the speakers left room for questions from the audience. This way the students could ask questions about anything the speakers didn't cover for them. And the school also holds a question and answer forum at 3, and that was today. So if the students needed some personal advice, they may not have had time to do that in the forums, but they did get the chance to ask questions that may have been unanswered during the presentations.
So do these people stay here for a long time and give multiple conferences, or how long does the Business Summit last?
Well, the summit unfortunately only lasts 1 day. However, it does come around every year, and the school usually puts up signs and posters around campus about a week or so before the conferences open. But it's a really great opportunity for those students who want to get some knowledge from some real professionals.
Thank you, Janice. Now for more specific information on each of the presentations, log on to byu-icom.net, and there you will find the latest information. Now, yesterday evening, the film festival took place, allowing students to showcase their filmmaking abilities. This event happens every semester, and the videos are always interesting to watch. The different genres of film range from comedy to science fiction and horror. The variety of different films makes coming to the event a unique experience to all the BYU-Idaho students. And some of the students were drawn to the film festival for some reasons, and she is really glad that she came, and this is what she has to say.
That aura that I felt when I was walking by, blown away. These films people made were spectacular, and the effects, I don't know, it was really an emotional experience for me, and I'm really glad to be here at BYU-Idaho.
Several awards were given out, including Best Picture, Best Anchor, and Best Visual Performance. Now, for the latest headlines, let's head over to Kayleen. Kayleen.
Thank you, Melissa. Yesterday, Elder Dallin H. Oaks of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles presented First Lady Michelle Obama's family history along with Senator Harry Reid. This marks the second time the First Family has been visited by LDS officials in the past year. President Thomas S. Monson presented President Obama's family history last July. For the first time ever, Facebook took the spot as the #1 online destination, beating out the reigning site, Google. Facebook accounted for 7.07% of all U.S. website visits, while Google was just behind at 7.03%. Facebook now claims more than 400 million users worldwide. Passengers traveling through the O'Hare International Airport in Chicago were surprised as the body scanner was placed for security purposes. While this doesn't eliminate security risks, it gives the ability to see both metallic and non-metallic threats, including explosives. Tonight in the Hart Building, students will be competing in the childhood favorite, Capture the Flag. The event will take place in the Hart Auxiliary Gym at 7 p.m. Those are your headlines for today. Now back to you at the desk.
Well, thank you, Kayleen. And still hit on iNews, a local bank has a bug that appears to be stretched. Why do they have this unique bug, and why is it in Rexburg? This and more when iNews returns.
Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this.
Coming up on iNews, BYU-Idaho actually has a news station.
Really? Oh yeah! Get your cameras ready, it's about to go down! Everybody in the place, quiet on the set! But be ready for your cues! We're filming this, let's go! I'm on the news! I'm on the news! Everybody watching me, cause I'm talking about some news! I'm on the news! I'm on the...
Welcome back to iNews. Do you have a story idea, topic, or person that you'd like to see on iNews? We want to know about it. Send us your story ideas and weather pics by email to inews@byu-idaho.edu.
Now, for most people, the idea of catching bugs is disgusting. But this spring, there will be one bug buzzing around Rexburg that you will want to catch. We have Meredith Bellows with more on the story.
This spring, the Beehive Credit Union will be celebrating their 50th anniversary with a new game called Catch the Beehive Bug. This newly refurbished stretch limo Volkswagen Beetle is the centerpiece of this game.
Wow! Check this out. Classy.
Just by adding Beehive Bug as a friend on Facebook, opening a checking account, or taking out a loan of $5,000, people can win prizes to catch this bug.
We're going to have weekly drawings that would award lunch in the bee bug, monthly drawings, which would be a little more serious, a date or a function for an individual plus 3 friends, and we'll go ahead and buy them dinner. And then we're going to have random prizes, including a grand prize of $2,000.
Considering there are only 8 others like it in the world, the bug has attracted quite a response from customers and employees.
We've had several members asking us about if they can win it, but it's really a promotion.
I thought it was really cool. I actually came out here to see what it was because I love bugs, and I was like, what is that?
I love the paint job. I really like pink and purple. So I really like the paint job. And last night at the meeting, they showed us how they actually got that on the bug. And I thought that was really interesting because the bug's not painted, it's wrapped.
I'm Meredith Bellows reporting for iNews.
For more information on the bug, check out their new website, beehivebug.com. Now let's see if the weather is going to be sunny this weekend. Carlos, tell us, what do you have for us today?
Thank you. The weather was perfect for St. Patrick's Day. I'm Carlos Munoz, and welcome to this edition of the weather. Taking a look at the SporyCam, we'll see how it is outside. It's pretty sunny, not a cloud in the sky. All the snow is melting, and we can see nobody's on the grass playing today, but let's go ahead and take a look around the nation. Around LA, we can see it's around 70 degrees. In Houston, we've got a little bit of heat as well. It's going to be in the high 60s. In Vice City, it's going to be around 70 degrees. Now taking a look at the 5-day forecast, we can see how it's going to be. On Friday and Saturday, we're going to be in the higher 30s and lower 40s. The only day where we can expect rain is on Tuesday. We have high percentage of rain or snow. So that's all I have for today on weather.
Hey, thanks, Carlos.
Thank you. It seems like spring is almost here, but
almost here.
There's something that it's not getting there yet.
Yeah.
We'll break into it this weekend. Maybe do some barbecues. Maybe playing basketball will bring the sun out.
Yeah.
Getting out in the sun, playing some stuff.
Well, let's hope it comes soon. And this is going to do it for this edition of iNews. Thank you so much for watching.